What's going on, everyone? I don't think anyone's in here because I'm starting this really early. So I'm gonna let some people join the stream. So come on in the stream. I'll just hang out for a minute because, like I say, I'm doing this a little bit early. The reason why I will say that the live stream is coming out within 2 hours and then immediately come out with the live stream is because if I just go online and just come out with the live stream, I can't add a thumbnail if I'm streaming to multiple platforms. But if I schedule it out in advance, I can add a thumbnail and I can stream to multiple platforms. So that's just why I do that. What's up, everyone? What's up, David from the Financial District? What is going on, everyone? What is up? I'm just hanging out at home. I thought I would do a live stream. I haven't done a live stream in a couple days. I attempted to do a live stream like 2 days ago, and then I ended up, I don't know. I ended up like getting off live stream. Cool. Thanks for the super chat, Dave. David, thanks. Yes. What up, Jermaine? How do you feel about the stock small direct club? I don't know about it off the top of my head. My only guess is my guess is it's really cheap. It's like under $15. I could be wrong. I haven't done any research, but that's my guess. Last time I heard something about it, it was around that price. Is that an e-bike? Yes, that is my e-bike over. That's my other e-bike over there. Fetch each my other e-bike. How are you surviving in San Francisco? How am I surviving in San Francisco? Good question. Well, I found partner. That's kind of how I'm surviving here. But that's a good question. Like it is things are slowly opening back up, but it's such a weird place. It's such a weird place now. It's not what it used to be, before coronavirus. Like it's not the same. It is not the same. What is your favorite part of SF? David, if I'm not mistaken, do you work like in the financial district or do you live in the financial district? Do you work near a place that I go to frequently? Like, do we talk? I'm just curious. Like, do we? Oh, Michelle, thanks for the super chat. I'm just curious because I don't even want to tell you my favorite part of the city if we talk frequently, because if we talk frequently, I think I know who you are. But my favorite part of San Francisco is the East Coast. I'm sorry, but I love the East Coast. Are you in the Bandit Hotel? Yes, I still live in the Bandit Hotel. They got really I'm not supposed to call it the Bandit Hotel. Let's see. What's up? Gotta talk about on how to use margin on Robinhood to buy cryptos. You can use margin on cryptos. You can use margin to buy cryptos. Yeah, it's just as long as you got the buying power, you can buy whatever you want with the money that you use with margin. I mean, you can buy crypto. You can even withdraw the money just out of the account and just go use the margin for other things. Like I've actually heard of people who had like, maybe they had like $2 million in like a stock portfolio, and they wanted to like buy like a $400,000 house. Okay. Well, instead of selling the stock, because if they sold the stock, they would have to pay taxes. Instead of selling the stock, they would just take out like 20% margin, which would be $400,000, and they can turn around and just pay for the house in cash. And remember, like if they would have went to the bank, they would have to pay for they would have to pay a monthly payment to the bank every month, right? Well, they can just pay that monthly payment to their pay it against their mortgage, pay it against their margin that they borrowed, so they can like use the freaking broker as like a bank loan, sort of. I don't know if does that make any sense. I don't live in LA. I live in San Francisco. No, not like that. I live in the financial district with my family. Oh, okay. Okay, because there's a security guard I talk to quite often, and I thought maybe you were him. He's not really a security guard. He's more like I want to say like he's like more of like sort of like kind of maintenance and security, if that makes any sense. The trolleys are coming back sooner than later. Oh, that's good. Are the trolleys coming back? What's new in SF? What's new in SF? Things are slowly opening back up. I'm noticing a lot of traffic in the city. Like bottom line, like just everywhere. I'm noticing a lot of traffic. And when I say I'm noticing a lot of traffic, I'm not just talking about like car traffic. Yeah, I'm not just talking about car traffic. I'm talking about just people like just walking and just people on buses and I'm just noticing just more movement, more action. It's like somebody flipped the switch and it's one of them switches that slide up slowly. Someone they just slowly turned it up a little bit, so like the city's like firing up just a little bit more. It's pretty awesome to see because like I say, it's been dead for some time. It has been it's been dead for some time. What are the rents now versus 1 year ago? The rents now are, I want to say they're about 30% lower. Um, some people think that the prices have already like fallen and they're not going to fall anymore. Other people think that the prices can continue to fall. And what I'm noticing here, this is what I think is going to go down. Okay. Before the pandemic, what the city had was this. They had a lot of people that were living here that were spending a lot of money. They're paying a lot of money on rent. They're paying a lot of money, going to restaurants, ordering food all the time, taking Ubers. They're just paying a lot, right? Well, guess what? They like all of those people took off, right? All of those people took off and left. All those people with the good tech jobs, they took off and left. Okay. Now, since they took off and left, that left us with a lot of empty apartments in San Francisco, okay? Especially in Soma, North Beach. The list goes on and on and on, but it just left us with a lot of empty apartments. Now, on the flip side, some places have been able to find new tenants. Okay. Some places have been able to find new people to move in. However, they're not the same people they're not the same like tech people that were living here before the pandemic. These people are going to be the type of people, if you go up on the rent, check this out. I'm taking off, you know? So what I'm trying to say is just because the price have fallen and it looks like it's going to stay right where it is, that doesn't necessarily mean it might stay right where it is, because I don't think the exodus has I don't think it's come to an end yet. Like bottom line, like I don't think it's come to an end yet. Like I think there's still people moving out. I think there's still people moving out. Has the prices fallen? Yes, the prices have fallen, but like not that much. Maybe they've fallen like 30%. Yeah, I'm afraid that the workforce has permanently changed, like for real. Like I'm afraid it's not going to come back to what it used to be. No. Now, just because I say I don't think it's gonna come back. Well, I don't think it's gonna come back for how long? Maybe for like another 10 years. Now that kind of sounds crazy, but for real, like maybe for another 10 years. Like it could for real be that long, or maybe it just doesn't come back. Because I mean, with just how people work from home now, and how many people like how many just how many companies like they downsize, or maybe they had 50 employees, right? Maybe they had 50 employees and now they told 30 of their employees, "Oh, you guys can work remotely." So those 30 employees, they leave the city, they go move somewhere else, right? And they go work remotely cheaper. And then now you have like, instead of having 50 people in the city working at this company, you know, now you only have 20 people in the city working at this company. So, it just downsized, it's still here, they still got their fancy building out front on Main Street and all that. But they just have less people working here, bottom line. And less people working there means less people paying these crazy high rents, less people, just doing everything, and it'll be less of a demand for that, because before it was the demand to live in the city, like that kept pushing the price up. See, now you still have people like tech workers want to live in the city, but you just won't have as many of them that wanted to live back before. I'm worried about you. Why are you worried about me? I'm just curious. Austin, Texas is the new California. How long will it take for the pimps to recover, or are they busy? Mm, I don't know. I think a lot of the women just do it themselves now. Crime is everywhere, but it's more concentrated in SF. Police have bigger fish to fry. Crime has been crazy, yo. Hmm. Do peop do you think people will be coming back? I don't think people will be coming back. I heard crime is sketchy, really bad in SF. Lately, crime has been. It's been, I've been definitely hearing about more stuff lately. I agree. I'm moving to SF soon, and from what I've experienced, the leasing offices seem really desperate. I think for the leasing offices, it may just be hit or miss. It really depends on where it is. I think it just really depends on where it is. Hold on. You know, there's a lot of neighborhoods in the city where it's really hard to rent, just because it's really hard to rent. Like, for example, I'll tell you one place in the city that's very hard to rent to people is like near 8th Street and Market, like near 8th Street and Market, Mission and Market. This whole area, there's a lot of apartments in this area. Also, when you go up to Mission and no Market and 9th Street, there's a lot of apartments in those areas. But check this out. The only type of people that would want to live in these apartments are people that live close to here, right? Are people that live close to here, because all those new apartments that they built are freaking tiny, yo. Like, especially all the new apartments that they built at a ninth and Market. Those those apartments are freaking tiny, yo. So the only people that would live there and pay those crazy prices to live like that live that close is someone who would be working at Uber or Twitter. And remember, Uber and Twitter, that's just right up the street at like what, 10th and Market. And now with a lot of people from those companies working from home, a lot of these places are really struggling for renters, because they're just like, well, all the office people are moved out, and who else wants to live downtown? You know, like, who else wants to live downtown? Why don't you ever go to the what? Everybody smash the like button. Oh my gosh, I saw that on the news. Oh, why don't I go to the Castro area? It's really windy right now, yo. Have you heard of those apartments like 70, 80 square feet tops? I haven't heard of the ones that's 70, 80 square feet, but I have heard of the ones that were like, what, like 200 square feet? That's like too small. That's too small. I think the hotel room is 450 feet or 475 feet, which is like plenty of space if you ask me. Like I mean I think it's plenty of space for the city, of course. You know, if I was in, you know, if I was living anywhere else, like you know, this would be like really tiny. Is market is Market Street like the equivalent to Wall Street? No, Market Street is would be equivalent to. I'm trying to think of a street in New York. It would be equivalent to. I don't know if New York has a street that would be equivalent to Market Street because the thing about Market Street is like it's like sort of the main street in the city. Like that's where all like majority of the buses begin and then they just spiral off from there. That's where that's where the trains under the ground. They go along Market Street and then they go off from there. So I'm trying to think of a street in New York that I don't think there is a street in New York that would be that would pull the same weight because there's so many freaking streets in New York. You know what I mean? That pull a lot of weight. Maybe Broadway. I mean, maybe Broadway, but then once again, that could be very debated. Someone could say, you know, maybe you could say Sixth Ave, and then someone else could say, nope, nope, no, nope, Seventh Ave, and then someone else could say, you know, it could be, you know, 14th, you know, for 14 going, you know, going across. I mean, so I don't know that one could be very debatable. Market is like Broadway, but on the Upper West Side of NYC. Okay, I totally agree. Market is definitely like Broadway on the Upper West Side. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, actually, that whole area kind of it. Yeah, I can totally see it. Wow, I'm like imagining that neighborhood right now, like up in the '80s. You know, like '80s in Broadway. Is Market Street commercial or business? So Market Street is a mix. There's it's commercial and it's also residential. I I want to say it's more. I don't know. It's very mixed. It's very mixed. I really can't say. It's very mixed. I really can't say like what it is. It's definitely a mix of both. Like your videos. Oh, thanks. I wish I could pronounce your name, but it's another language. Yo, man, I talked to you that day you were skating in the marina and into the Palace of Fine Arts. It was a beautiful day and everyone seemed to be hanging out. Cool to say hi to you. I'm trying to think. Um, Marino. I'm trying to think. When was the last time I took the skateboard to the marina? Jermaine, what's your opinions on aliens? I think that yeah, I don't know. Possibly some aliens could exist. Um, do you still go to the farmers market if it's still taking place? I don't usually go to the farmer's market that much. I mean, I walk through it, but I usually don't. Serious question about the Hemingway 6'1". Is it too small for me? That's a good question. I don't know. It might be too small for you. It might be too small for you because you definitely cannot raise the seat. Hey, Bay Area here. What up, Bay Area? Whoa! Based on math, we are not alone in this universe. I mean, if you think about how big the universe is and how many other things out there and how many things out there that we haven't discovered, I definitely don't think that we're like the only thing out here. You know, Jermaine, do you plan to keep living in San Francisco forever? I don't know. I don't know. I really want to. This is really different. Like, I don't even think I've ever even talked about this because this is something that like I've kind of just really gotten to recently. But guys, I have really been getting into um passive homes. And I don't know if you guys know what a passive home is, but basically a passive home is a home that is built up to the like basically the highest um building code that pretty much you can build for like energy efficiency. And these homes pretty much cost about 10% more to build versus your typical home. In a passive home, your utility bill, you can save 90% on an average utility bill. 90% on an average utility bill. So I just want to let that, I just want to let that sink in for a second. I just want to let that sink in for a second. Like you're paying $500 a month, right, for a utility bill. And now instead of paying $500 a month, you're paying about $50 a month. Like just let that sink in for 1 second. I thought you were allowed one day, but once this was all efficient, will you move on? I think I will move on after this. I think I will move on after this. You got hydraulic brakes. Yes, got hydraulic brakes, yo. Okay, so like back to the passive home. So basically, a passive home, you may wonder how in the heck can you save 90% on your utility bill? And this is 90% on your utility bill versus a brand new home that's being built today with its energy efficient stuff. Well, basically, how you save 90% on your utility bills is you build your house from the ground up and you build it like you seal the bottom, right? Which, definitely costs a little bit more. It's more work, more upfront costs. So you want to seal the base. And then when you add the exterior walls, you want to add like, you want to add your regular walls, of course. And then you add like a couple other layers to that. And when you do this, you create like almost like a box, like a glove almost, right? And when you do this, you have very thick walls. With those thick walls, it makes it very quiet inside the home. On top of that, you don't add single pane windows. You don't add double pane windows. You add triple pane windows. And this way you will save, more for, you won't have as much, you won't lose energy through the windows. And then you also want to do things like you do want to add you definitely can add windows for sure. Is this insulation or generator reuse? No, so this is just insulation. You just use a lot of insulation basically. And you use a lot of insulation and there's testing too. Like there's like testing and certification. So like when you're building the structure, like you have to have it has to be you have to be it has to be tested. Are these passive homes fit for various climates, geographic areas? Now, this is a good question because this is one thing I don't know. I don't know if you can build passive homes in very humid areas. I don't know about this because a lot of the passive homes that I've seen people talk about online, they're all in cold areas. Okay, that's where I see all these passive homes. They're all in cold areas, all in like Norway or like majority of them are in Canada. You know, and I see them a lot of them in really really cold climates. Now, in a cold climate, it would make a lot of sense because in a cold climate you would have higher utility bill. Now, in a place like California, like Southern California, where a place like Southern California where, it's the weather is pretty warm majority of the year. I don't know, is it really worth it? You know? I mean, I guess your house would be quieter, but is it really worth it? What climate would save the most on bills? What climate would save the most on bills? Well, I would say possibly a warmer climate because you don't have to heat, but I guess a warmer climate now you have to air condition. But then depending on what type of warm climate, is it a warm, humid climate or is it a warm, dry heat climate? They have something called Earth ships. Can Rivian be a moneymaker stock wise? Is it worth an investment now? Rivian, Rivian is not Rivian is not public. They haven't went public yet. I don't know when they're gonna go public, but yeah, they're not public yet. So you can't really you can't really you can't invest in Rivian until they go public or if you are accredited. If you're accredited, you could do it. You guys got all sorts of conversations going on, I see. Have you ever been inside igloo? No, I've never been inside an igloo. Per Wikipedia, there is a certification passive home in the hot and humid. Oh, so yeah. You can put them in hot, humid places. Passive homes. When do you think Instacart will go public? Instacart will go public. Is Instacart a public company? No, another not public company, but I'm trying to think, did someone buy Instacart? I think Instacart is gonna go public. Yeah, I don't know when, but I think Instacart is gonna go public. Ship got bought by Target. Yeah, Instacart's by themselves. Yeah. Ship sold out. That was really bad. They should have held out. If they would have held out, y'all, they would have made so much money. But they sold to Target. But I don't know. Maybe that could have been maybe that could have been a good move for them. Do a ASMR video. I don't know. I don't want to do it right now. Are you going back to Africa? Would love to go back to Africa. Did you ever buy any? Did you ever buy any Dogecoin? I traded Dogecoin for a little bit, but I didn't trade enough to like really make any money. Uber bought corner shop. Oh, really? Huh. Uber bought corner shop. Interesting. Hmm. I don't know how I feel about that. Hopefully they keep the platform separate. Hmm, crazy. Have you been to China? Mm. No, I've never been to China. I'm trying not to have the water in the microphone. What do you think of NFTs? I was gonna make another video talking about NFTs on the other channel. NFTs are a trip. I'll probably make a video talking about NFTs on the other channel. Maybe not tomorrow because I think I'm gonna make a stock market video tomorrow. Hey, have you are you any of you guys following me on my other channel? I'm just curious. I'm just curious, boys and girls. Any of you guys following me on the other one? What do you think about Jack Dorsey selling his first tweets for millions? I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant, yo. I don't exactly. It's kind of insane if you think about it, but it's kind of like artwork almost. Like people like the Mona Lisa painting, so it's worth a lot of money. You know, I think it's worth like $1 billion or something. Let me see. Is this the right one? Copy link. Copy link. I don't know if I can put. I don't know if I can put a link in here. Let's see. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to me on another channel, I think you can click on it here. Yeah, you can click on it here. Yeah, basically, the other channel, I just talk about like stock market all the time. We have no knowledge of your other channel. Oh, really? Yeah, I will probably. He don't even. Uh, he don't even promote his other channel in this one. Oh, really? Okay, I'll tell you what. Tomorrow, I'll definitely make another video. I'll make a short video pointing people to the other channel. I thought a lot of people had already joined. I thought a lot of people had already joined, but it'd be pretty cool if you guys go over there and watch. I've been coming out with videos on that channel quite a bit. But all of them are like stock market related or money related. Like I just talk about different stocks and stuff like that. Like today, I made this video talking about these four YouTubers. Um, I don't know. You can just go over there and watch it because basically, I'm not really buying any new stocks for like a couple weeks. I'm just gonna kind of just chill out and not really put that much money into the markets right now. I kind of got some other short term goals I'm working on, so I'm not really buying that much stock right now. So I still want to create videos online. So I definitely got some videos coming up ahead, and I'm gonna definitely be talking about things like three good dividend stocks or three stocks under $10 or three high growth stocks for a long time. I'll definitely make more videos like that. Didn't know you had another channel. Yes, I did get into the GameStop frenzy, of course. Everybody got into that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I'll add the other channel. I'll put it in there again. Mm, yeah. Yeah, go add me over there. It would be really nice to I haven't even monetized the other channel yet. Did you lose? I lost like I think I lost like how much money did I lose? I think I lost like 3,000 and then I think I lost like a total of like $6,000 or something. But I wasn't tripping because I made like I think like 35 or 4,000 off of Dogecoin or something like that. I just went in and out the markets with Dogecoin for a little bit. Whatever money I lost on GameStop, like I wasn't beat up about it because it wasn't. I made some money right back after that. I didn't make as much as I lost, but like okay, put it like this. Let's say you lose like $6,000, right? And then let's just say you magically you find $4,500, right? Now, when you first lost the 6,000, you was just like, shit, dang. But then now when you find the 4,500, you just like, okay, I'm cool. You know, of course, I don't have all of my money back, but I got like so much back that like, shut the fuck up and just be happy. That's kind of how I see it. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I see it, I mean, anybody understand where I come from? It's kind of like you just gotta take your losses and run with it. Like shit, I could have still been down six grand, but like I forgot how much I lost on that. Like honestly, I forgot how much I lost. What's the most money you made in a day? Um, I don't really know. Of course, it's some one day in the stock market, but like I don't really know. Probably the other day when Tesla went up 20%. That was probably the most money I've made like literally that was probably the most money I've ever made in a day because Tesla has went up 20% a lot. But what Tesla has not did is went up 20% at a market cap as big as this one that it just went up 20% at. Like that's what it did. Like Tesla was going up maybe 15%, but it wasn't hitting 20. It hit 20 the other day. So that was definitely the biggest day. You can write off 3K a year in stocks. Tax trader status. I'm not even really worried about it that much. For the most part, I don't sell stocks. Like I don't sell stocks. The reason why I sold so many stocks this past like couple weeks ago is because I had a lot of margin. That's why I sold off because I had a lot of margin and I didn't know how low Tesla was gonna fall. And I'm just like, I would start to sell off stocks. But the crazy thing about when I sold off stocks is it may not necessarily like I don't think it was bad, yo. Like I think it was the best thing ever that I sold off stocks because I ended up selling out of some stocks that were kind of bobbing and weaving, and I ended up getting myself in some better plays. I don't know. I think they're better plays. Jermaine, where do you see yourself financially? Location and job 5 years from now. Me too. I want to retire in 3 years at age 43. What do I see myself in 5 years? Um, definitely, yeah, definitely a millionaire for sure. I don't know if I'd stay in SF. Don't know if I'd stay in California. If I mean, I really don't know. But I definitely understand. I definitely see myself probably living the same life, like that I'm doing now, because this is what I dreamed of. Like, honestly, this is what I dreamed of. Like, I'm living out my dream right now. And like, a lot of people, they grow up and they want to be an athlete. They want to be a football player. They want to be, they want to be the big shot in the company. They want to be the big shot. They want to own this, and they want to own. Like me, I'm so simple, yo. Like, I'm so simple. Like, I don't want to really own much. I just want some stocks. I just want to chill. I want freedom and flexibility. Like, I don't want employees. I don't want like real estate tenants. Like, I just want to exist, and I want to just have a very small carbon footprint. Put my money in the stock market, yo. Put my money in crypto. So are you down, Fat J and DJ Khaled? No. No way. OnlyFans page, that's crazy. So are you down recently besides the recent market downturn? Yeah, I'm down. I'm down quite a bit. I want to retire in like a couple of years, definitely before 40. I'm like 33 now. I think I'm 33. Definitely want to retire before 40. For sure. Definitely want to retire. But then whenever you talk about retirement, what that really means, it all boils down you. It all depends on what you do, like your lifestyle. And for most people, like, they just have expensive lifestyles. So it makes it super hard to retire. Yo. I want to I want to retire. I want to turn 18. You can't retire. We love this channel. No, I'm not gonna retire like that. I'm not gonna retire like that. No way. Baby steps. He needs to get OnlyFans before an NFT. I don't know, guys. Oh, there is. You guys talking about OnlyFans? Like, there's like a video of me that like got out there just recently. It's a long story. I'll tell you guys about it later. But congrats. Retirement is a state of mind more than not needing a job. Totally agree. Are you getting the vaccine? Yeah, I am. I'm cool with the vaccine. Yeah, I'll get the vaccine. Log cabin in the woods, off grid, self sufficient. Robin Hood. Oh, what? Are you on OnlyFans too? I thought about doing OnlyFans, but like, I mean, what? Like, I don't want to just really get naked on OnlyFans. Like, like, I don't know what do people do on OnlyFans? Like, don't they do weird stuff like that? Do you want to be a multimillionaire, or do you already feel wealthy because you are self-employed? Um, I, I'm no, I'm not a millionaire, but I'm also not really. I'm also not really. I'm also not really chasing it either. That is for the working girls. I thought so. If you work a 9 to 5, you are robbed of your Tom Wolf, you're right about that. Man, I got into investing because of you. Really? You didn't lose all your money, did you? What did you get into investing like a year ago? Because if you started like a year ago, you good. You are good. Just do softcore on your OnlyFans. But the video that like just came out is nothing soft about that video. Hmm. Nothing soft about that video, yo. Um, so Jay, did you get that apartment? No, no, I don't live there. There's plenty thirsty people in here for Jay. What do I buy stocks? You can buy stocks in Robinhood or Webull. Ah, geez, forethoughts. People. Jeez. Video with your boo. Yep. Yep. It's crazy. Like, no, 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 Crystal Lee. What are you talking about? No. What coins are you holding? I am holding some Ethereum, some Bitcoin, and a couple like stable coins, a couple like dollar stable coins, USD stable coins. I think you guys are getting the wrong idea. Like, I don't want to do OnlyFans. Like, I mean, what would I do? Like, would I just like put makeup on in the mirror and just be like, "Hey guys, guess what? I'm putting makeup on in the mirror." Like, I don't wear makeup. Like, maybe I could do OnlyFans and like what I'm doing my hair in the mirror. Well, guess what? I don't usually do my hair in the mirror. I hardly ever do my hair. Like, I go through like I'll wait like 2-3 months and then I'll like go pull out the crochet hook and then I'll go like do it. But I really don't do anything to it. So like I don't spend any time in the mirror. I don't spend any time in the kitchen because I ain't got no kitchen. So like my OnlyFans, what would it be? It would be me doing laundry. Your mom would be sad. I don't know. I don't think my mom would be sad. I don't think they would care, yo. Do the clothes thing. Change clothes and go. No, I think you guys got the wrong idea. I'm like, definitely not what Crystal Lee is talking about. Maybe did I lead it that way? Maybe I did. Maybe I did lead it that way. It was a video, but like, I mean, maybe I'm trying to make it seem like it's like worse than what it is, but like, it's definitely not that bad. But it is. But it's not. The girl from the girls from attacking the Uber drivers getting arrested. Really? They did that Uber driver wrong, yo. I'm wearing my Beats headphones and that mic is serious. You can hear every word. That's pretty cool. No, like try on new clothes. Oh, OnlyFans, like when I try on new clothes. Huh. You say get sponsors. OnlyFans is getting pushed, yo. Like when I try on new clothes, but I don't really try on new clothes. I can get sponsors to send me clothes, right? I can get sponsors to send me clothes, and then I could try it out on OnlyFans. Or I can just not. If you run for public office, release the video, or they will try to blackmail you. I'm not gonna run for public office. I'm not gonna run for anything like that, believe me. No. Mm. Can we talk more about stocks and investing? Okay, what do you guys want to talk about stocks and investing? This is going all over the place, yo. Thank you for bringing us back over here. This dude high as fuck. No, I'm actually not high, yo. I am just not high. I am just not the channel for Jermaine. What do you mean it's not the channel for Jermaine? Should OnlyFans IPO? I don't know. They could be owned by someone else. They could be owned by someone else. You're close to getting the silver button. Yay! You think the market is going to go crazy with the $400 stimulus checks? Because I'm going to tell you right now, guys. I think that the market is I think Bitcoin right when the stimulus checks come out, I think Bitcoin's going to be around 70K. I could be wrong. But I think it's going to go up. That's just my guess. Like I think it's going to go up quite a bit. No, I'm not on no gin and juice. No. Oh, there's a lot of mommies in this chat. I'm tired. I have been up since what? I have been up since like 5:30. No, I've been up since like 6. Yeah, I've been up since 6 and it's been a long day. I worked really hard early in the morning. And then I worked, all day. And it has been a day. I've been just in and out, running around doing things. I haven't got Vex yet. I really want to get that Pfizer, yo. Like that's the one I want. Like, yeah. Have you ever heard of QRL? The quantum threat is real. I just just sell your Tesla stock and move to Canada for a passive home. I don't think I want to just take off and move to Canada because I'd have to live in like the snow. Just get Elon to pump BTC again. Well, you know what could happen? What could happen? Now, guys, this can happen any day. This can happen any day now. Just another big company says they're going to put Bitcoin on their balance sheet. You know? And just because another big company says they're going to put Bitcoin on their balance sheet, it won't mean that there's going to be a wave of other companies doing the same thing. But that's only going to make more companies just think more and more about it, the more companies jump on board, the more companies that are going to think, look, is this our opportunity? You know, we better jump on board. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, people always, well, in the live streams, I'm sorry, talking about stocks because you made a new channel. I totally get it, but on this channel, I'm just I mean, when I'm live, people ask me questions about like whatever. They ask me questions about the bike. I answer them. They ask me questions about stocks. Well, I answer them too. So it's like if someone asks me a question about stocks, how do I just not answer it when I'm like live, you know? I totally get it. Like I really want to keep this channel like not stocks. But when I spend more time on the other channel and start to grow the other channel more, I think that I can maybe do live streams on this channel and not talk about stocks, and then just do live streams on the other channel and then talk about stocks. But it hasn't. It ain't working like that right now. We've been streaming for an hour. Do you think we will be in the red tomorrow in the market? That's a really good question. That's a really good question. I don't know if we're going to be in the red tomorrow. We might see another mediocre day again. Jermaine, let invest in Bitcoin ATM machine. Yo, but like, I'm trying to figure out what's the purpose of a Bitcoin ATM machine when people can just buy it on their phone. Like, why would you need a Bitcoin ATM machine? Did you know the new battery EV swap company that's faster than charge? Yeah, I did hear about the swap company. Believe it or not, I heard about this I heard about this one a couple months ago, right? I heard about this one from an Uber driver, right? Uber driver was telling me, yo, Jermaine, you can go rent electric cars from this company. And it's like $200 a week. And I was like, oh, really? $200 a week? That's a good deal. Like that's a really good deal. And he was like, the only catch is you can't charge the car. And I was like, what are you talking about? I can't charge the car. It's an electric car. I can't charge the car. He was like, no, you have to drive it to this location and they switch the batteries out for you. And I was thinking like, really? Like, what? You can't like just you can't like go to Whole Foods and charge it like you could charge other electric cars. Well, he told me about that and I didn't really pay it that much attention. And then heard about this company like about a week ago. And basically they have this device that takes up like two parking spots and you can just pull up in your electric car and it's got this machine that comes underneath and takes the batteries off of the car and switches it with other batteries. Like crazy sci-fi type stuff, yo. That makes no sense. I have no idea. Yeah, Ample. I have no idea how they take all of that apart. Like I'm really tired now. Mm. I have no idea, yo. Well, the thing is, you can drive the car places, but like, there's a lot of things that aren't adding up here. Like, one thing that's not adding up here is one thing that's not adding up here is If this thing only takes up 2 parking spots, how many cars can it service? You know what I mean? Like how many cars can it service, right? Like how many batteries can it store? Did you hear about that electric bike that goes 35 miles an hour? 200-mile range, mid-drive, 3,500 by Bike Tricks. I haven't heard about it. A 200-mile range would be incredible. I mean, you could go all the way to San Jose and back without even charging. No, I do. I still do deliveries. I was doing deliveries today. I don't really vlog about it anymore. Yeah, I don't really talk about deliveries like that anymore. It only takes 10 minutes to battery swap. Lyft also banned that girl after the Uber video. Oh wow. How much does it cost? Doesn't sound worth it. It just sounds it sounds a little sci-fi if you ask me. You should model for a skateboard brand. Maybe. Maybe. Yo, guys, I'm gonna get ready to get off here because I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. And I'm gonna wake up again at like 6 in the morning or 5:30 or something. But anyway, I'm out. I love all of y'all. Y'all have a good night. Man, I miss this chat. Oh no. You should go subscribe to my other channel. I'll put it in the comments right here. Wow, it's like not showing up anymore. Yes, I'll put it in the comments. I'm about to go to bed, y'all. My bed's like right there, y'all. How cool is that? Ooh, I'm about to go hop right in. Okay, anyway, I'm out. I love all of y'all. 12-hour live tomorrow. I don't know if I could do a 12-hour live. If I can find my other phone case, maybe I can attempt to do like a 6-hour. 12 hours is a long one. Anyway, I'm out. I love all of y'all. Peace out, y'all.